gentlemen, it's Great Taz once again with another Super Sunday. And this Sunday and the next two are going to be dedicated to the Japanese medium line, the STA-1, the STA-1B, and the STA-2. All right, here we are watching Fluffy to Die For from the 1 STD clan, and he is playing the STA-1 on Pilsen and is heading straight for the 0 line. As you can see, the team's pretty well spread out with the light tanks taking the longer route to the middle, which is not always a bad thing. Fluffy is going right down to Broken Bush Alley, as it's been somewhat nicknamed, because yes, some of the bushes are actually broken on this line. You can be behind them and not even fire and be spotted, which is ridiculous. All right, there's a T-58, Type 58. Might as well call it a T-58. It is the Chinese. This is, if I didn't mention, this is Tier 8. Fluffy is in the best matchmaking he can get. This is a 357, so he is top tier. And Fluffy has 2 marks of excellence on this tank, so he has played this tank more than once. He's probably played it at least 50 times, and he has a decent knowledge of the tank. Now, in all aspects, if you look at these, basically the team setup, and with XVM here, Fluffy's team has somewhat of an advantage because one of their 3 top players is what you would call basically a Unicom, and another one is a really good above average player. The enemy opposing team has a tomato and 2 oranges, so take it as what it is. All right, there's the Cromwell. Fluffy lets it get back in the cover, which is probably not a bad thing because he's probably paying attention to his minimap and knows that the Scorpion G and the Type 58 are back there, and that he, along with the 3001P over here, are really defending against basically 4 people in this general location. And Fluffy is now going to, nope, it looks like he's going to move back again. All right, the Type 58 has moved off the hill. He's going to take another blind shot at the hill. He's trying to blind shot the Scorpion G, which is not a bad spot. But where he's at, shooting at the far side, isn't going to help actually hit the Scorpion G because he's going to actually be majorly hiding behind the pipes, not just the bushes. There's the 58 again, and the Cromwell is pushing down. Now, what has really got me is the number of people on his team that's hiding behind this building that didn't take 1 shot at the damn Cromwell. And all serious. Well, now, here's another thing. How is he even spotted? Again, Broken Bush Alley is seriously Broken Bush. How does that M2 actually even spotting him? Even with the Type 58 there, peeking up over the hill, there's no way that he should have even been spotted, because at that point in time, when his notification came lit, he was still behind a good roll of bushes, and it was solid bushes. All right, looks like the Cromwell's finally been taken out as it tried to sneak up on the side of these 4 players in 1 general square, and they're not the most looks like the most intelligent breed by sitting all in 1 spot. And honestly, and it looks like it's going to need, Fluffy is going to have to actually carry this team. And it's just somewhat, what he's probably somewhat used to, but it's probably not something what he likes to do on a general practice. So he's doing what he can do with what he got. He is shooting as much. Now, it's finally the KV-85 has decided to move off the hill. We still have the UDES is moving away from the little cluster. The Charlie Foxtrot, and now the ST, the T-28 HTC, and still the S-51 is still hiding out on there. Now, there's not much really left. I mean, basically all tier 8s on the opposing team are still alive, so there's 3 tanks that can still very well threaten Fluffy. And comparatively, it's really the enemy team currently has the advantage because they have the hit points. Fluffy is trying to do what he can, but he's also playing somewhat passive. There, he got the Type 58 dead, which he possibly was spotted at one point, and it looks like the HTC got the E2, not the one in the north. There's two of them. Oh, that was the E2 got the HTC. I better read that backwards. Well, as you can see, people are slinging bullcrap. There's that the E2. Now, Fluffy is trying to get that shot. He sees the 44. He has to take the shot at the 44. Now, he is spotted. And, wow, that is retorted. There's no way that E2 could have shot both the VK and Fluffy all at the same time. So, yeah. And then we got, people over here wishing wargaming cancer, but seriously, that's just uncalled for. Wow, you're wishing people to die and suffer. Dude, you're seriously, get over yourself. You're not even worth it. If you hate this game so much, stop playing it. And I'm talking to you, Vaskukua. God. And, well, it looks like Fluffy needs to start doing something because the UDES is now trying to fall back. He's got a Scorpion G. He is spotted somehow by the 44. All right. He's got the 44 dead to rights. Oh. He hit the 44. He damaged the 44, but did not kill the 44, unfortunately. All right, there he goes. There's the kill on the 44, and now he has Scorpion G and the fake tank behind him. He's got the fake tank dead to rights. Now he's got to worry about the Scorpion G. They still have Artie. Oh, he got a super edge snipper shot right there in that Scorpion G. That is pure luck. That's not skill, ladies and gentlemen. Skill had nothing to do with that. That's just oh God, I hope I hit. And I bet you that's what he was thinking the whole damn time. Oh, geez. This is why I kind of ignore chat, ladies and gentlemen. If you see that Vaskukua has now made another retarded comment that really he should have kept his mouth quiet. He at this point in time, you should seriously leave the battle and then go play another game or play another battle or just uninstall and play another game. If you have such a problem with the programmers at the game and you don't like the game, why do you continue to play? That's always been my biggest question. I get irritated sometimes with the devs of the game too, but I don't wish cancer on them. I would never wish cancer on them. That's just rude. That's just wrong. But that's another discussion for another time. Fluffy is still got 4 more tanks he has to deal with. There he got the VK. Now he is using heat, so it doesn't matter a lot on the armor. All he has to do is hit a lot of times, and he's going to do damage. Now he does know that he is hiding from the SP. Oh, the Nashorn missed. That was bad, Nashy. You just cost yourself your life. Not that you probably would have done much. All right, now we got the E2, and he got the E2, and first shot bounces, but this next one does not. Now he just has Artie and the Nashorn, and he took Nashorn almost down with half-life to 1%. Oh, that was bad. That was a rush shot. I kind of understand his feeling. He is a little nervous. He is the alone tank, but he's also a tier 8 versus 2 tier 6s, and he shouldn't really worry about. I'm not sure what the -1 cheater is all about, but hey, whatever. He is using, now he has loaded HE. The Nashorn doesn't have a lot of armor, so it is a good tactic. He can do massive damage to the Nashorn due to the fact it doesn't have a lot of armor, 1, and 2. Not only does he not have a lot of armor, but in turn, it's open top. So if it goes to the open top of the Nashorn, and then he will actually slam, bam, and kill the man. So he's going out as far as possible because he wants to get, my guess would, he wants to be at the edge of his view range, spot the Nashorn, and then shoot it. Or he is going to go and let the Nashorn think he's still over there, take out Artie, which now it's more looking like that's his plan. Take out Artie, and then he does have the speed. I mean, it doesn't look like it, but he does have the speed to make it all the way back, literally from A1 all the way, if it was open, to K0 before, the time would expire for the cap. Unless the Nashorn gets on cap right now, then he might have to make the decision of, do I go deal with the Nashorn now, or do I go hunt the Artie? Now, he had got hit by Artie, and he had a damage indicator where the damage came from. But part of that problem is it was a splash damage. It was a direct hit. So it's not a 100 troop tail. Now, if I was probably the Artie, I would probably be in A0. I wouldn't be here because A0 is a very unpredictable position, and my team had won pretty much the rest of the map. And what does it look like? He's not here, which is good. Now, Fluffy has to make a decision, and it looks like he's pretty much committed to one side of the decision, and he is going back to take out the Nashorn. Now, in all honesty, let's take a look here. 240 damage, and we know that the Nashorn had more than that, and with his HE, he can do 320. So he can't kill the Nashorn in one hit, but he can hit him with HE, and as long as he does any damage to, in fact, a critical, that will reset the timer, and it will give him some more time to play with. Now, since he knows that Artie is not an A1, which I wouldn't have expected it because where the Artie landed the round, I would have expected it more to be an A0 like I thought he was. We don't know exactly where it is, but that's still my thought. So, here we go. Fluffy is on his way. Oh, would you look at that? Both the Artie and the Nashorn are right there. So he's going to do the hit on the Artie, but the Nashorn has the points, so he knows he has to hit Nashorn now, which he's going to easily do. So now he's got all the time he needs. And there's no way that even 2-on-1, that stunk. Maybe now a little more different. He's trying to back up. He needs to take out the Nashorn. The Nashorn is more dangerous because it is using APCR. The Artie can splash him, but there he goes. He took out the Nashorn, which he needed to do. The Artie has a lot longer reload, and of course the Artie's not going to win this battle for the simple fact he can't perfectly aim and target. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That's how you play an STA-1 with a team that looks like a bunch of retards. Wherein 4 of them sit in one general grid square, literally within 5 meters of each other. And you have complaining morons that want to give wargaming devs cancer. Some people. Some people's kids. Alright, let's go ahead and jump on over to Firefox. And yes, that is the web browser I use, and jump to WoT Ryu Plays. I love his headline here. Yes, I panicked, so what? No, he did panic at one point in time, and it was no big deal. He did come out and win at the end. I mean, he got a total of 10 kills. He damaged 11 tanks. So he did really well. He gets an ace tanker badge out of this battle. He gets bruiser, duelist, fire for effect. He also has a Pulse medal, a Kolobanov's medal, one everyone seeks after. A steel wall, which is kind of strange for a medium tank, but he wasn't fighting a lot of heavies or a lot of his own tier or higher tiers. He got defender for getting more than 70 points. High caliber, of course, with that awesome amount of damage that he came with his 10 kills. And then Top Gun. Of course, if he got Pulse medal, he got Top Gun. Alright, and like I said, high caliber came with his 4,686. His ace tanker was 1523. I'm willing to bet this is probably on the higher end of high caliber for this tank, and the lower end is probably sitting around 1100. All right. He did fire 38 shots. Only 25 of them did hit, and 22 of them did pen. He has one splash, and that was because he was firing HE rounds at the end. So, well, technicality, he had 2 that did not pen, because the HE is technically a pen, but it isn't pen. So there's his 4,684 damage. He had 1,989 from over 300 meters. He received 12 hits, which is one more than needed basic. 8 of them did pen. They were all low pen things, so it didn't kill him. 2 were from splash, but 4 of the 4 did not pen, so he really only bounced 490 damage. He spotted 2 enemy vehicles, like you said. He did damage 11, killed 10. He got 91 defense points and traveled 4.3 kilometers. So, he did fire a lot of gold rounds to make sure that he did do the damage. So, on a standard account, he would not have made credits. On a premium account, he merely made 5,000. But anything white is better than anything in red, in all honesty. Looks like he may have been running boosters, so if he definitely wasn't boosters, he would have also lost credits in that tank. He did receive 2,285 to start experience for premium account. It was a ×2, and he did have, looks like, personal reserves for 100% going. Actions, missions, and payouts. I believe this comes from... I think this is because it's on track. So 8,912 damage. And if he doesn't have this crew already elited out, that is 9,000 experience, that much closer to getting the STA-1B. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please take the time and give it a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, go ahead and click subscription. Always willing to see more subscribers. And if you click the notification bell, you'll get notifications as soon as I get videos up. And they are released. If you have any question, comments, or concerns, that's what the comment section is for, ladies and gentlemen. And with all that, I hope you really did enjoy this video. It was intense. A lot of changes little things could have changed it for even worse. A few things could have changed it for the better. But Fluffy came out on top, and he had to carry, literally, I think this tank is like 1,500, so 3 times the amount of, he had to carry, do 3 times the amount of damage that his tank has in hit points. So, well played, Fluffy. And we'll see you, again soon. This is Great Tez, signing off.